Hubert, that 3-minute stretch in the first half.
It was really good.
Seth,
yes.
Jalen, how would you describe that?
No, I think it was 17-0 run, and the stretch was good on both ends of the floor. I thought we were really locked in defensively. We were getting turnovers and steals. We were getting out in transition. We were making the right play in our half-court set. One of the things that we talked about, it's not the ball stopping at good, but going from good to great. And I thought we did a really good job of that. And so the only, disappointing part is that, we didn't continue that for the first half. I thought that stretch, it would have been great if we built on that. Now we did it in the second half, but I just talked to them, for our development as a team, you can't take your foot off the gas pedal. And but it was a really nice stretch and it was fun to watch.
Some of the guys said that you highly emphasized their defense at halftime because the way, I guess, you see our close was 7 for 12. And they missed their first 13 in the second half. So what was that message to them about what they need to change?
No, that message has been there from day one. I've told them as soon as they got off the plane, before they got on campus, like we've got to be locked in defensively. There are going to be nights where we're not shooting the ball well, but what is sustainable and what can happen every night is playing defense, rebounding, and taking care of the basketball. And so the way that they responded in the second half defensively for the entire second half, I thought was really special. We took them out of their sets. I thought we did a really good job moving our feet and defending without fouling. We did a much better job rebounding. The one thing that I did say that I was disappointed in is we got out rebounded, and that's just a foundation piece for us, and it's always been that way for Carolina, is rebounding the basketball, being one of the best in the country in defensive rebounding percentage, and on the offensive end, attacking the offensive glass. So that's an area we definitely have to improve on. 3, 4, and 5 have got to get to the offensive glass, and we've got to do a better job of dominating the boards.
You had said in the past that you would play more guys, or more guys would get opportunities if they earned it in practice. Is that what's happened so far this year? Because you're playing, 9, 10 guys early in games. Have they earned those opportunities, or you just have comfort with the roster, or what's going on there?
They've earned it.
Hubert, what do you make of Jalen Washington's performance?
Yeah, he just continues to improve. The area that he's really improved in is on the defensive end. He's moving his feet really well. He's a great talker. Actually, he's our best one-on-one post defender, and I just think he's getting better and better from a defensive standpoint. Offensively, doing a better job of catching the ball and being strong in traffic, finishing with traffic. I think that adds to his development. And then, you're able to see tonight, if he's open, he can, having a 5-man that can actually shoot the ball from the outside, that's a huge benefit for us.
Hubert, with Cormac's early struggles so far this season, is there something mechanical that you can see that's going on with him that's causing the shot to miss, or is it something else?
I don't know what his percentages are, but I love Cormac being here. I just, I just love coaching him, love him being a part of this team and this program. Cormac is a basketball player. He just is. He's not a shooter. He's a basketball player. And so he does many things for us that allow us to be successful out there. His defense, his leadership, his passing, his energy, his effort, his experience, all those things. And so whether he didn't shoot the ball the way he wanted to tonight, that is absolutely zero concern of mine.
You mentioned Jay Wash, but Seth also had 11 points off the bench. What can you say about his performance tonight?
Yeah, Seth, it was funny during shoot around. We were going through a couple of our half-court sets, and he went in and he dunked it. And I was like, oh, that's great. That's 5-on-0. I said, I'd like to see that in the game. And so he dunked it, and he looked at me, and I was like, okay, fine. Good, okay. I want you to do it again. It's so funny, I never could do that. If I could jump like him, I would just dunk everything. And so, it was nice to see him be really aggressive on the offensive end, and but defensively, he's a guy that can guard a number of different positions because of his athleticism and strength. And so being able to switch DHOs and ball screens with him is really no concern because he's can be locked in, one-on-one defensively.
Leaving Chapel Hill for the first time as a team, what do you hope to get out of this?
It hadn't been the first time. We went to the Outer Banks as a team, and we scrimmaged a secret scrimmage against FAU. So this is actually the third time we've been out of town together.
I guess the third time you leave out of
Okay.
town.
You can be coach. Yeah.
You're in. You get playing time. Okay. No, I think we're going to learn a lot about us next week. It's an opportunity to compete against some of the better teams in the country, and so we're really excited about the opportunity, excited about the challenge we have next week, and we got tomorrow off, but I'm excited about the preparation and the practice starting on Sunday, heading out to the Bahamas.
You guys are saying that with all the new parts, you just need games, and things will come together over time. Are you pleased with the on-court meshing that you've seen through these first 3 games?
I am. It's one of the things that I always say, and actually, it was a thought of the day that I got from Coach Williams. He used to do when I was an assistant coach for him. He said, Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was worked on every day. And so that's with us. We have this year's team has new parts, and every day we want to take a step forward in building that team and getting closer to that finished product. But it's the middle of November. We're going to continue to grow and get better, but make sure that we're taking steps forward. And I feel like these first 3 games, we've done stuff on both ends of the floor, whether it was consistent or not, that I think we can take a step forward and be confident and move forward with.
Couple more.
Do you remember the one game that you wore the blue jerseys at home?
Yeah, I do. It was UConn.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember everything. I was against UConn. It was the the ACC Big East challenge, and I didn't shoot the ball very well at all. I wasn't very good defensively. I didn't shoot the ball very well. I remember I missed a 3, and Rick Fox got an offensive rebound dunk. It was a comeback because they were cooking us, and we came back and won. And also a little bit differently, they did something because it was the ACC Big East. It wasn't like our regular home crowd, so it was like a different crowd, and it was loud as bejeebies in there. It was really cool, and I remember us walking in the locker room going, "Man, this was pretty good." So I do remember it.
How about the other game in the building that day?
Yeah, it was a doubleheader.
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
See, I was so locked in. There was?
Wake Villanova
Are you serious?
was before the UNC.
The whole ACC Big East Challenge was doubleheaders for
It was?
It's all the Villanova.
No, it wasn't. We played Seton Hall my senior year with somebody before. We played them at the Meadowlands.
I thought we played Georgetown one time.
We played Georgetown my sophomore year. Yeah. And we won that
The Seton
one.
Hall game was not part of the challenge. We just played them. We just played them up there.
Okay.
Related to you. We've seen more and more coaches across the country go back to the suits. Why is that something that you've chosen to do?
Coach Smith, Coach Guthridge, Coach Doherty, and Coach Williams wore a coat and tie. And that's Carolina basketball. And so with COVID, we kind of got out of it, and I just wanted to go back to it. I didn't want to have a tie. I'm a little active on the sideline, so I didn't want to have a tie, but having a sport coat means something to me, and it just draws me closer to the history and the foundation of what this place is all about and the coaches that have been head coach before me.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.